Hello. Didn't realize we had the microphone on all this time. Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing great. We're doing wonderful. Welcome to the stream. We are just gonna hit the ground running, baby, because we're starting late. I was working a little bit late as well, and in fact, I probably have to do a little bit more work after we stop here. But I wanted to, get a little bit of playtime going. So we are. Sorry, I'm focusing. I'm losing focus. Losing focus. No, we are going to just, like I said, jump into it. We're in the middle of the fourth part, I guess, of the Lion Den. We're getting ready to read a book that Musa has about poisons to try to then investigate the corpse and examine the corpse and see if we can figure out what poison we're dealing with. So let's do it. If you have questions about that, make sure that you look into our previous videos. So first of all, we probably need to become a little bit noisy and so that we can break into this. So we already have it. Look at us. That's not it though. That's not it because so this is the body. I think this is the, there we go, because we're there we go. This is the Book of Poisons. Look at us. Look at us. Yes, we're gonna take all this shit. And even this one. Okay. So let's read the book. The Book of Poisons about, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to read it here. I need something where it's a little more lit. Or we're going to have to do this. Okay, now we can read it. Okay. I just wanted to test it. I forget from the doors, blah blah. Okay, we can put them back, by the way, we don't need them. Interesting. Okay, the Book of Poisons. Let's read this one. A particular repulsion the bane causes certain death even in small quantities is widespread, especially in Bohemia and Austria. Because the plant necessity of separation is everywhere plentiful. Do not expect much benefit from the knowledge of this poison, for it can be used for nothing but killing. When an unfortunate man has swallowed this poison comes to you, for advice, give glory to God, for it is a miracle that he is still alive. For a little while, thou mayest observe in him a blackness of the eyes, the dryness of the body, or the looseness of the muscles. But then send for the priest at once. Even a few drops will cause certain death, and there is no guarantee antidote in the whole wide world. If you have to cook this abomination, prepare yourself some wine, a handful of wormwood, and twice as much belladonna. When you shall finish the evil work with fly agaric, boil the mixture until you have a clear liquid, almost imperceptible to the taste and smell. Chiale. That's bane. And then Pitohui bird poison. This is one of the rarest, for it has obtained only from the feathers and skin of the Pitohui, so probably not the one. This creature of a black and yellow color has its origin from beyond the land of the Indians, and the touch of its causes considerable trouble to men. The killers, therefore, have no need to prepare the concoction, but only to make headdresses and necklaces of the feather for their victims. Okay, so you just need to touch it. Those who come in contact with the feathers of the pill often feel a tingling and tension of their muscles. This condition can persist for days, giving the murderers the time to need to escape. In such cases, it is enough to burn the feathers and the poisons will pass. If, however, the unfortunate ingests the essence of the feathers prepared by a long boil, expect more serious consequences. The victim feels stiffness and soon dies. Unless a drink of seawater and crushed stone from the mountain of Monte Palidi, which thou shalt find in the Indian land, we prepare in time. The Dollmaker potion. This potion is especially useful because it soothes and relieves pain. It is for favors among the physicians. If you rub even a few drops on the skin of a wounded man, you can cut him without causing him suffering. Men who are hasty in their love rub their manhood with this potion too, so they become numb and they may manage to please their wives. A fool who tastes even a sip of the poison will experience total numbness. His senses will become clogged and he may lose his sight for a while. Fortunately, the stomach will eject this disgusting poison before he has time to have pernicious effects, unless the body has already been weakened. Oh, if you need to replenish your supply of this concoction, prepare yourself a strong liquor, handful. See, but it tells us nothing about what it looks like. So only the first one, which is telling me that's a clue. So Kiss of Death. Although difficult to prepare, this poison is often used because its releases aroma can be confused with ordinary cooking. It is also said among the poor that this mixture can be used to turn metal into gold. Yeah, whatever. The Kiss of Death will first cause a stomachache. It makes the skin red and blister. Okay, so we need to pay attention to that one. The bowels painfully empty at both ends. The udders stiffen in spasm, and the nails break. And then I shall know that is certain, but before that, thou mayest relieve the poor man with a bezoar put under the tongue. Okay. In quick reaction, a mixture of hot milk, vinegar, and garlic can also be used to cause the poison to be thrown up. If you want to make its poison, take a new clay pot, put a handful of red copper, add it with strong water, arsenic, that's the problem, and rose water inside, boil it all, and test it. Maxus has unfortunately coated the iron, will know you have cooked enough. The lullaby. This poison will not bring quick death, but its effects may be even more terrible. It soothes a man in a reasonable quantity and gives him rest. As his body may be steadily healed, but it is given by a person whose unintention, his victim falls into a sound sleep, in which he does not feel his body and may be treated so unkindly and cruelly. If drank oftenly, the healthy spirit will leave his body. Okay, will leave the body. A man talks with a lot of a concoction feels faint. His tongue is confused. He said it's heavy and soon falls asleep. When one mother, however, drinks suddenly vomit it up, it loses all the effect. If you want to relieve people around you with a lullaby, prepare yourself, whistle. We already have the formula for this.
Right. I've learned something about poisons. Now I should examine Chertan's body.
Okay.
Here, Mutt!
You don't need to scream it.
All right. Here we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything. And forgive me for what I'm doing to this unfortunate wretch.
What have we done? We're actually helping him. Well, helping the living.
He looks a bit ruddy. But is that from the poison? Or was he just drunk?
Is ruddy red?
I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lips. No signs of poisoning. Ah, what a stench. He coughed up some blood, all right. But he also threw his guts up.
Okay.
Ah, there's no way I'm examining that. That's a nasty wound. I almost feel sorry for Chertan. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside? Oh, belly's hacked to ribbons. Who could have butchered him like that, for God's sake? Almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to have been much of a fight.
Oh, was it the
I
lullaby?
can't see anything ripped or sliced off. There's nothing missing. Whoever killed him, it doesn't look like a robbery. He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in awful spasms. Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails.
Nails, okay.
Could he have dug his nails into the table when the spasm started? And what's this here? Something that looks like warts. But did the poison cause them? Or was he a filthy pig and always had them? Completely rigid. Just like the arms. But, Christ, what a stink! He shot himself. I've heard it happens to the dead, but that much? Maybe the poison did that. That'll have to do. I found out enough. He had spasms, he shot himself, warts or lesions on his hands, as red as a poppy. But that could be from drinking or lots of things.
No, it was the kiss of death, no? That's what we discovered.
I mustn't forget anything. That's the main thing. Aye, come here. Aye, come here. Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
So yeah, I want to say that. So we witnessed it was dryness of the body and loose muscles, not tightness. And then with the kiss of death, first cause a stomachache. It makes the skin red and blistered, right? The bowels painful empty on both ends. The suffers difference in spasms, and the nails break. And then thou shalt know that there is certain, but before that, thou mayest relieve the poor man. Yeah, so kiss of death. I think that's what it is. Okay, good to know. I feel all scientific and shit. I don't think anybody cares. Here I am all worried. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody's paying attention anymore.
I read that book of yours, and I think I know now what Chertown was poisoned with.
What do you mean, you think? Do you know or not?
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils, and rapid death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book. But if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are you sure it was that poison? Were there not more in the book?
Absolutely certain. The murderer couldn't have used anything else.
All right. I have no choice but to believe you. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time to get rid of the evidence.
I better start searching fast, hadn't I? You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow, and the two guards. This won't take long.
Wait a moment. There is something I must tell you.
Of course. Go on.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here. But I cannot stop thinking...
He's not standing, he's sitting.
You dealt with Mishek. Why would someone with your abilities want to enlist? I do not suspect you of Chertan's murder, of course. Do not worry. It is all strange, though. People have just been sitting around for months here. And all of a sudden you turn up, and everything is turned upside down.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Tell me the truth, my friend. Who are you? really.
I don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of loyalty test or something? I'm just doing what I'm told to do. Is there something wrong with that?
I have more important things to do than to try to trick you. I am asking you sincerely, as a friend. Who are you?
All right. I'll try to trust you. Maybe I'm not King Sigismund's most ardent supporter.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were cleverer than others in this camp.
You're pleased? Aren't you a courtier of his?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half my life in some dirty tent?
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here. I know a few people who would value someone like you.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refuse. I have had many experiences in life and come out of them alive. And do you know why? Because I am a total coward. And not just that, I am duly proud of it. I would be very happy to get away from here.
nice.
Perhaps even return home. But only when I am sure I will survive the journey. So I think it will be best if we each go our own way.
You know nothing. I know nothing.
This conversation
Never happened.
took place.
I better go and search the
Alright.
tents.
Good luck.
And after 10 seconds, this book is gonna self-explode, auto-explode. Oh my god. Auto-destroy Chingadom. Okay, so we need to investigate the murders now. I like it because we do a little bit of everything. So... There's Stephen Coates' tent. Okay, let's go over there first. A 1,000 groschen, huh?
Where the hell did a common soldier get so much money? Something stinks here. Nails. Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt. Oak. And dry as a bone. The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
I knew it. Ay, verga santa. Okay.
No, I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Nothing out of the ordinary. Ugh, stinks of vomit. There's nothing here. I reckon those two really are innocent.
How happy is Mr. Not super happy.
Here, Mutt!
Chinga, don't scream it. There we go. Alright, so now we're gonna go to I'm just gonna pretend like we're just walking around. Not too concerned about making noise. Because we belong here, of course.
I'm in no mood for nonsense. So no messing about. Got it?
I'm just passing through. Keep up the good work, Master Guard.
I'll do what I can. You need it now more than ever.
He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozov's fallen on hard times. At least he hasn't had to sell his armor to buy booze yet. How could anyone drink all this? Grozov doesn't strike me as a keen reader.
You don't have enough to steal anything.
Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
So what it could be is that he was poisoned with, but he was put to sleep. So what is the other one? This poison is only useful because it's used to release pain. It is therefore a favorite among physicians. If you rub even a few drops of the skin of wounded men, when he is hastily under rub, their manhood with this portion is with their wife. A fool who tastes the sleep of the poison experiences a numbness, a feeling as if it would be cold, and he may lose sight for a while. Fortunately, the stomach will eject this disgusting poison before it lasts out. Body has already been weakened. If you need replenish your supply of this concussion, prepare yourself a strong liqueur twice Paris. However, it is boiled to relieve another liquid, but only put the crushed material in the coals. Okay. Yeah, I don't think so. If anything, they use both as maybe.
Right.
For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. Beautiful. Empty. No poison. There's nothing here. Moose is definitely not to blame.
Okay. So I do press quick as possible to defend Moose and court. Time is running out. Seeing him on execution to be soon. He'll definitely be. What else could we do? Should I speak to them? It's almost morning.
I'd like to ask a couple of questions about Chertan's murder.
I have a couple of questions of my own. What actually happened? Kat said Chertan is dead and Musa's locked up.
It's even more complicated than that. But I don't have time to explain it to you now. I need to ask you a couple of questions.
Go ahead and ask then, but quietly, damn it. I don't want anyone to know about it.
Where were you when Chertan was poisoned?
Where do you think? In my tent. After I helped take him to the infirmary with Musa, I went my own way.
Well, you just went off to have a nap.
No, I doubled the guard, drew up the orders for tomorrow, and made sure nobody was allowed to leave the camp. When something like this happens, people like me have lots to do all of a sudden.
Okay.
It was you who came to tell us that Chertan had been stabbed, wasn't it? How did you get involved in the first place?
Me? I was close by, that's all. My tent is right below the palisade. And when the two guards found Chertan, they ran to get me.
Hold on. The two guards said otherwise. They said they found Chertan and were discussing what to do when you turned up. By yourself.
Holy
Is that
shit.
what they said? It's possible. I can't remember now. It all happened so fast. And anyway, how am I supposed to remember all this shit? Maybe I heard them and went to see what was going on.
Are you sure you don't want to tell me what really happened?
All right. You want the truth, so I'll tell you the truth. In fact, I really was up top. It's because I had to keep an eye on you.
Me? Why, for Christ's sake?
You really don't know? You may have been given our colours, but you're still a stranger. I didn't want you running around unsupervised. But it seems you're a decent fella, so don't fuck it up now.
Tell me more about the storage space.
What about it? There's a cannon and some powder there. We built it a few days after we arrived because it's a good idea to keep that kind of stuff safe. If it blew up, the whole place would be blown to smithereens. And if someone didn't happen to set fire to it, someone else might have robbed it. Folk are like magpies.
Oh, except for you, the crow.
Very droll. Never heard that one before. Aye, but now I'll ask you something. Who do you think did it?
From what I've heard, it's pretty clear who did it. Someone who has access to the commander's tents up top, who could use the coin he'd get for the black powder, and who couldn't stand the sight of Chertan. But saying that name out loud is pretty dangerous.
Dangerous as fuck, Henry. You'd better be careful who you take that accusation to.
Well, you think I'm mistaken?
I'm not saying that. I'm just advising you to be careful.
Who has the key to the ammunition store?
I don't know. Katz and Groz have for sure, but I've no idea if anyone else has a key. I'm too small fry for that.
I've been doing a lot of thinking about Chertan's murder.
What's that got to do with me?
Well, it was just that I found a couple of interesting things in your tent. Isn't there something you should tell me?
No, and get off my back.
Calm down. If I wanted to snitch on you, I'd go straight to Katz without bothering to ask you any questions.
Well, let's say you might have a point. What was it you said?
You know something about the murder, don't you?
Maybe a little, but I don't want word to get out, all right?
Why would anyone kill Chertan anyway?
Maybe it wasn't about Chertan. Maybe someone wanted to do something in the ammunition store, but Chertan turned up, so he had to kill him.
In the ammunition store? What would anyone be doing there?
Trying to blow it sky high.
What? What good would that do anyone?
It might make him very rich. Let's say Sigismund has a lot of enemies who are planning
That's why he
something
got the money.
big. It'll start in Italy, I hear, and it'd come in very handy if someone gave the king a setback before that. He'd lose allies there, and here his camp goes to shit. There's sure to be dozens of saboteurs all over the empire, just like the one here.
I should probably report you. I've got a much better idea. Let's say I'm not a great supporter of Sigismund. What if we were to help each other out?
That doesn't sound bad. Let me finish my work. We can put the blame for Chertan's murder on Grozav. I can't stand that fucker anyway.
What, accusing an innocent man? But he'll be executed.
Better him than me. So, can we make a deal?
But there's one condition. The storeroom doesn't blow up until we set off for Sedlets. I need that cannon of yours.
Ah, so that's why you're here. All right, I can arrange that. I'll prepare a long fuse and light it just before departure. With a bit of luck, we'll be long gone when it blows up. But first, we have to get rid of Grozav. I have a poisonous plant here. Put it in the chest in his tent, and at the trial, we'll say he used it to poison Chertan.
Well, that won't be necessary. I've been in his tent, and he already has a couple of poisonous plants there.
Really? Christ, there's more to him than meets the eye. All the better for us, though. Oh, and don't try to double-cross me. Got that?
Alrighty. So, okay, that's that. So it was him. So I was right. Haha, that's all that matters. That's all that matters is that I was right. So, okay. Should we tell what his face? And do we have any poison? I better pulls food, armor. Oh, we don't have a... I thought we would have learned it from reading the book. But I guess that's not how it works. Oh, never mind. Okay. Well, let's spend our time reading then. I just don't know where. I guess here is as good a time as anywhere. Uh-huh. Aren't we like at level 30 already in drinking? Yeah, I don't think we can go any further than that. That's hilarious. We should just sell them. That's because we're not drunk. We can use more agility, more strength, more vitality, and more speech for sure. Charisma. More speed. We're definitely noisy as hell. Oh, that's right. I forgot that because we were reading the books. You will improve faster in the skill survivor and alchemy. Experience gain 20% faster. As long as you remain still, your energy and nourishment will reduce much slower. Living with guards, your speech and charisma will count as 2 higher. Total fine will be 10% lower. Nice. You will be able to pray at shrines. If you do so, buff protect you from mortal injury and combat. Restore 25 with your health. The effects will last for 12 game hours or until you use it. Nice. Entire map is rebuilt, showing all settlements. What? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, so I guess there's nothing over here, right? Look at that. Holy crap. We have every single fast travel. Oh, jeez, que chingón. Okay, can we see the other map? I don't know if we can switch maps. I guess we can't. Tells you everything. Shrine, woof, hunting spot. Oh, Jesus, it feels almost like a cheat, carajo.
Don't think I can't see you.
You silly doggy. I'm just passing through. Keep up the good work, Master Guard.
I do what I can. We need it now more than ever.
So we're gonna talk to him? I guess we can't, huh? So... You're a terrible guard. I mean, this is completely open over here on this side. Like, what the fuck? Okay. So now what? Prepare for the trial. Okay.
At your service, sir.
Right. I found out all I could. I reckon I'm as ready for the trial as I'll ever be.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. We still have some time, so calm down, or you'll give yourself a fit. In the meantime, I'll go and get everything ready.
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time. Eh?
There are always problems.
Yeah,
But
that's
as you
right.
can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
Oh.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad, why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
Sir, people don't murder each other for no reason. They murder mostly for revenge or profit. And Musa had no motive. You can ask everyone in the camp. Musa never had any quarrel with Chertan.
But If it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Chertan was killed by the camp commander, Grozav of Boromlaka.
What?
You scum! How dare you! Silence! You aren't gonna let this peasant insult me, are you, sir? You should cut him down to size.
That can wait. First, I want to know how he came up with this insolent claim. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
Well, being in charge of the camp wasn't enough for Grozav, most likely. He wanted to get rid of Chertan and take command of the Cuman forces.
What is this nonsense? What would I want with those heathens?
What's more, they'd never take orders from someone like you. I hope you know something, lad. Because if it turns out you're just wasting my time, what happened next? You carried Chertan to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the poor fella.
Grozav went to the infirmary a little before me and Katz. He could easily have had time to poison the wine Musa gave to Chertan.
What say you, Sir Musa?
It cannot be ruled out.
Oh god.
Well, Sir Grozov,
Oh shit.
what actually happened?
Oh shit. Okay.
Why are you all still listening to that dung grubber? Where would I get hold of poison?
You brewed it up yourself. I found lots of valerian in your tent, which is used to make Dollmaker potion. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
That's enough. You'll die, you liar.
Silence! I've heard more than enough. Sir Grozov, you will come with me.
Me?
The king will not stand for wrongdoing among his nobles. That must be punished.
But I didn't do anything.
Make this harder. than it needs to be.
Keep away from me.
Calm now, sir. Calm down.
Shut up, you worm. It's all your fault anyway. I won't let you put this on me. You hear? You're a dead man.
Oh shit. Oh
Well, Sir
shit.
Stibor, one problem is cleared up, and another one takes its place.
I wouldn't say that. We've rid the king of one idiot. It's just a pity Chertan had to die because of it. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa. for the
Well, that was
unpleasantness
easier than I thought.
you suffered.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
What will happen to the camp now?
That is not your concern. I will personally take command. You just get rid of the corpse and clear out the royal tent for me.
With pleasure. We won't be staying long anyway, will we, Henry?
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time.
Nice. You son of a bitch.
Everything all right, Sir Stibor?
No need to worry. Just because I spend all day...
Oh, chingada madre. Press the keys too quickly. Okay, tell me the predators are moving up. Yes, we're moving up. What was the other thing? I'm riding to track down to poachers to kill. No, what? There, get her and tell her everything. If she doesn't tell Siska in time for the ambush, we'll be bad. Yep. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, you mongrels. Oh shit. Why do we have horses in here? I guess we're all ready to go, huh?
about the greatest evil of all.
That dog is always laying there.
Called woman.
He's too cute. The man called woman? What? But he said the one called woman? Alright.
It's happening. The Praggers are leaving for Sedlets.
At last, I won't have to wash the Cumans' asses anymore.
Tell Zizka everything, so they're ready for the ambush.
I will. But be careful once it all starts. I wouldn't want Dry Devil blowing your brains out by mistake.
Oh, you care? Oh, we shouldn't live with cats? What happened? Uh-huh. Now that it's sorted out, I should go and see cats and finally the place. Oh, okay, sorry. This X is not X as in...
So, do you still have no regrets about how things turned out?
Why should I have? That bitch deserved what she got. And she even thought what she did was a righteous thing. Oh, it makes me want to cry. And kill her again.
Órale.
Once was enough. The girls have been avenged, and that's the main thing, isn't it?
I suppose so, but I don't feel the satisfaction I expected. I feel a bit relieved that it wasn't because of me that Alice died. Although, in a way, it's almost worse. She died because of some mad woman.
I know, but
Correct.
look at it from the other side.
That's true.
You were the instrument of God's punishment. And nobody else is going to die because of that hag anymore.
Correct.
True. But how am I alone the instrument of God's punishment? Without you, we wouldn't have found out anything. So once again, thank you very much, Henry.
Okay.
I don't understand how you always get people to tell you anything you want.
We women have it in our blood.
What, spying?
No, you rogue. Knowing how to listen. And also how to size people up.
It'd be good to learn a few tricks from you.
All right, but it'll cost you. I won't trouble myself with you for free.
How do you manage to get in anywhere you want, and nobody finds you suspicious?
You just need to know people, as well as their stupid prejudices. You also have to be bloody brash and pretend you feel at home everywhere you go.
You'll have to explain that to me.
Listen up then, my disciple.
Okay. Did we even go up? Because I don't know if we can anymore. Where are we on stealth? No, yeah, we should have. Damn it. Okay. How about thieving? We definitely need to learn more thieving. Well, I should... Oh,
I apologize.
it wasn't me, not you.
I'd like to learn a few tricks from you.
What would you like to know?
For sure, thieving.
You know how to get your hands on some interesting things. How do you do it?
Do you take me for a thief?
I wouldn't dare. On the contrary, I admire you, and I'd like to learn how you do it.
If only you weren't so damned clumsy. Listen up then, my disciple.
Apparently now we're his disciples. Alrighty, we need to get the hell out of here. 'Cause it's gonna be dark. Okay, so... Did that eat anything? Oh, now we do. Yeah, okay. Cool. Awesome. You can reach into your victim's front pouch when rubbing them from behind, but you can still be discovered while rummaging around. When you are in human settlements or the vicinity, your stealth skill will count as, 3 higher. After successfully pickpocketing a lock, you gain a 3 point of bravery and 3 in stealth. The effect lasts for 125 until black. Oh, nice. If you're wanted by a crime, you gain... Okay. Black Alley skimmer check using a one-handed weapon on its own. Deals 100% damage. The effect also applies if you wield a torch in your hand. Nice. Use 30% chance to... They won't find stolen items on you. Okay. Not great. It's not terrible either. Nice. That puts us stealth at, 28. Or is it? Nice. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. We're at 25. Wait, +3. So 28. Nice. Alright, let's go. What a little maze this is, by the way. I thought you wanted to talk. I misunderstood. Alrighty, so we should be able to leave, or is it too late?
All right, I'm ready. We can get out of here.
The sooner the better. Deserters. Traitors.
Is he already drunk?
I'm getting too old for all this. But the really heavy shit is still ahead of us. I can't imagine how I'm going to explain to the king that Sir Grozov, who he personally put in charge of his soldiers, is a murderer.
Well, maybe it won't be so bad, and Sir Stibor will back you up. I heard Sigismund wasn't too fond of Grozov.
Just he can't say it openly, because the other nobles wouldn't like it. Well, let's leave it be now. Otherwise we won't get out of here before dark. Said let's await!
So the devil jumps him from behind a tree.
Here we go.
But who's
Oh, that's a lot.
just grabs him by the arms, wrestles him to the ground.
Why is this guy already all beat up and shit?
Such a fur is flying off. Wait, fellas. After Paul was done with it.
If we're seeing them, somebody else could see them. Oh, the camp.
What the fuck?
Oh, that was easy.
Now you're gonna get it.
Oh.
You won't be able to take another one like that.
Oh shit.
Wanker!
Ah, chingada madre, never mind. What in the hell? Oh, Jesus!
I'll rip your ass open!
Jesus fucking Christ.
A death for a death! Useless! Watch out! He's gonna shoot!
Oh shit.
Bleeding like a
Jesus Christ, okay. Almost didn't make it. We almost didn't make it, Chico. Too many. Okay, let's see. Are we bleeding or not? I don't know if we're bleeding. Where are goddamn bandages? Okay, we're not bleeding. Okay.
Blutung. This should stop the bleeding.
Well, let's first see if there's any... Oh, some of our soldiers died. That's terrible. Anything that's 1,000 or more, I'll keep. Otherwise, it's too much. Glad to see that I'm not the only one. Everybody else good? Anything else? 200, 720, whatever. Okay. I think that's it. Let's go ahead and get a little more drink. Where are we? God, we don't want to be completely drunk. We'll wait till we're completely done. Let's get rid of this stupid, we don't want it anymore. We don't want this anymore. Who was the one that died? Some worse died.
There. It's done.
What's the matter? Aren't you happy?
It just doesn't seem right. What we did to those people.
Not people, the enemy. Remember that. Trust me, you'll sleep a lot better. By the way, who's that fella over there? The one who fought on our side?
He's called Crow. We met in the camp. I wouldn't say he's our ally, but he's against Sigismund.
Correct.
He killed the Cuman's commander and blew up the ammunition store. It's a long story.
Fucking hell, now that's a man. I like the sound of him a lot more than a lot who've settled into Devil's Den. Bradland has already brought up his promised reinforcements.
What are they like?
Well, you'll see for yourself. But now, we have to get out of here first.
Okay.
Yeah, the sooner we make ourselves scarce, the better.
To the task, then.
Yep, let's get out of there.
Seems like we poked a hornet's nest with that ambush, eh?
We did. And that means the Devil's Den won't be safe much longer.
Another reason not to stick around there and attack Malashov.
Well, we're in luck. Ada's just returned from a scouting mission, and he says von Burkov's at the castle.
And what about Brabant's men? You were saying you don't like the look of them.
I just don't trust them somehow. But I'll admit that Frenchman surprised me. They're no greenhorns.
We'll see how they fare in battle.
Indeed we will. We'll soon get going. Get ready, and then we'll plan what's next.
Nice. Okay. We need to definitely go sell some of our shit. Oh, it's Catherine already here. Nice. Let's see. We probably have something for our... Okay. Wow, we have the Dollmaker poison. I didn't realize that. Oh, I think the horse is also packed to the brim, huh? Yeah, he is. Dang it. Okay. Well, can we sell some other shit to the... I'm pretty sure there was a... Yep. Just didn't have a lot of money though.
My respects. I'll have a look at the wares.
452. Damn it. Okay. We could also buy, buy all the sketches. Why not? I mean, Are we gonna do anything with it? No. But we can literally trade. We're trading it for free. So why wouldn't we? No. I've never seen a noble's hunting sword. And then, so let's see. So he's gonna get 3,000. So we can definitely sell everything that we have. Definitely try to sell the heavier stuff first. Okay. Nice. So we're gonna be getting it. Oh, what the? Oh, because he's only 600. Damn it. Okay. 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 Just have 51 of exactly everything. Nice. No, but what did I do? I grabbed something by mistake that I didn't want to sell. No, this one over there. Okay.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
That, and a little tip.
It's so buggy.
Many thanks.
I hope they fix it at some point.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Alright, so we got everything we wanted. We sold everything else. so we can... And then we can just fucking get rid of that one. We don't need it. Okay. And now for crafting, we have the gnome Holston man. Which doesn't give us... Oh, it doesn't tell us. Ooh, an adamant saver. Holy shit, okay. Reforge Ratzik Kobila sword. Holy shit. Okay, so how can we... Toledo steel. Ah, we need the Toledo steel. We need 3 Toledo steel. I think we have it.
Aye,
Okay.
beer over gold, I say.
Hey, Adder. You still don't speak, Czech?
Show him go along, for my liking. The lads say they might have found a place near Kumets. Seems there's a burnt
Morning,
out
Adder.
there we could
How's it
find
going?
out. Czuję to w kościach. Aye, it has some kind of funny...
Goodwin, you're in the fucking way, man. Jesus, okay. Okay, so I think we have... What are we supposed to get? We're supposed to get... Nice. Nice, okay. Oh, we're sober again? God damn it. How did that happen? Okay. Let's see, what are we gonna put? What do we have in the store that we're gonna put away? Oh my god, we have so much armor skit. Not even funny. Okay. Okay, so let's see if we can. Ay, chinga tu madre. Godwin, for freak's sakes. There we go.
That bird was cleverer than you.
I'm at your service, sir.
Give me a second. I want to make a freaking sword. Oh my god, what is happening? Alrighty, so we're gonna make this one right here. Yes. Woohoo! Man, I haven't forged a sword in a while. I hope I don't mess it up. I don't even remember. Okay, so move to anvil. No, move to anvil. Okay. Now let's forge it.
Doing something wrong.
What am I doing wrong? Smithing failed. What? The what? Oh, dude. Like, what? Does that mean that we're gonna have to start over and we don't have the ingredients now? Okay, now we can start over again. Okay. I don't know what the hell I was doing wrong.
Damn it. I have to be careful not to ruin it. Fine.
Ooh.
Now to temper it.
Holy shit, dude, I don't know. It's never been this hard. It has to be because it's a special blade or something. Because that's bullshit. Alright, let's see if it came out right. Okay. It's me successfully reforge. Nice. Awesome. Now let's go ahead and I don't think we can.
Well, can't just leave that light here. I hope nobody misses this.
No, you can have it. I don't need it.
razor.
God bless you, sir.
Okay. So supposedly this should be better now. Oh, look at that. Nice. Nice. And what do we need for the other sorts? There was another one. No. $190, dude. So what is this one better than the military sword? We have the knight sword. 161, 128, 40. A ver. I know we have Peter's. 136, 144, 22. 136, 144, 22. Not bad. Yeah, 136. Right, because that's what it is. Espérame, what? 136, 144, 22. 136. Oh. Oh shit, this one is pretty good. Defense 22. Defense 242. Oh shit. 242. No, it's the same. 2690. Is it a what kind of sword is it? Is it a single sword or is it a long sword? Because if it's a single sword, then who gives a shit? Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm looking at the wrong one. God dang it. No, but it still seems so. Used for nomads for Honduras, Devon, or weapon excels in offense and defense alike. Every good Christian should be aware of losing his head to such a weapon. So we need 1 iron, well dolido, deer skin, copper, and fastening materials. Okay. Do we have the deer skin? I don't know if we have the deer skin. Excuse me, lady, I'm sorry.
Excuse me?
Excuse you, sir. Don't be in the way. Oh, there he goes. Now you moved out of the way. I'd like to talk to him for a little bit. Alrighty, so... Oh, I forget that we probably have a lot of these in the...
Alright.
Hey, where's that beer?
What do we need? Damn it, I already forgot. Crafting. We need deer skin, copper. Deer skin and copper. Okay. Deer skin and copper. Oh, we don't have copper. And we don't have on deer skin. Oh shit, we don't have copper either. I wonder if we can buy it from this fucker or if it's gonna be... And we do not have deer skin. Chial. Okay. gonna jump through the stairs. Let's see if we can buy copper from him. I don't know if we're gonna be able to buy deer skin though.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Okay, so skin, deer skin for sure. No copper though. Fudge. Who would have copper? I don't know. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see. That's what we want.
Let's talk about the price.
Very well.
Do you accept?
No.
Well, if you offer a little bit more, we can make a deal. Very well then.
Okay. That sucks ass. A ver, so is there an armor here somewhere? We can go here real quick. There's an utility man standing on the road ahead. He's looking his way in that. It looks like he's waiting for someone or something. Okay. There's also a woman, apparently. Oh, there it is. Hey, lady. Be careful.
No! Someone else! Where did that come from?
Oh shit. Fucker!
No chance. No, you don't. No, no, fuck.
I didn't want to change my wait, what? Where's my... Oh shit. Oh, they're under attack, dude. Oh, they're under attack. Or there's a fire or something. Holy shit. No. Ah, no, never mind. It's just the... It's the woodcutters. Okay.
How are things at home? Calm down a bit?
Aye, the celebration.
Whoa!
Everything's going well. I'm in fine fettle. It's almost odd how well things are going.
Oh, please.
Wow.
Enjoy the peace.
What an asshole.
What do you need? I'll have a look at the wares.
Okay. Let's see if he sells copper. There it is, baby. Awesome.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose we can try. Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
Nice.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Okay, so now let's see if we can smith it up. I need exotic wood for that, but I'm pretty certain that weapon is not better than what we have right now. Ay, my stomach, dude. Ooh. Oh, we need to learn how to do the noble. Okay. Also, we need the nobleman's shoes, horseshoes. Oh, they're worse than... Okay, so I'm glad that we have knight's shoes then. Okay.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains.
I need to plough too, you know.
What if you lent me the bullock on the Lord's Day? You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you?
No, and nor should you.
Except I don't have a bullock, and you won't lend me yours on any other day.
Go and see the priest first. If he says it's all right, I'll be happy to help you, friend.
Well, I've got half finished.
Is that Mutt? Shut up, Mutt. What the hell? Yeah, the other one had to have been some special thing because obviously it's not that hard to... Interesting. Okay. Oh, it's already. What are you doing, you silly doggy? Nice, so let's see. So would it be better than... Okay. $172. So 136, 144.22. Yeah, no, this would not be better than. Oh, that's right, we forgot that. So yeah, it would be better in blunt, but not better than anything else. Interesting, okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll sell it then.
I'll have a look at the wares.
So he has 500. I could walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. Alright, let's see. And what we do is we'll basically trade. We'll trade you for this sword. And maybe that sword. Oh, you cannot afford the other one. But you could afford... Actually, you cannot afford a lot more. You can only afford like... 100 bucks. What's 100 bucks? Right there. Maybe... I know we don't want to sell public class. Public class or whatever her name is. Maybe this. Yep. And maybe this. And maybe this. Okay.
Let's talk about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Oh, whatever. What the hell? Oh, there it is.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Took all
I
their
was
money.
glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Awesome. Okay. Now we're in business. Oh, where's Mutt? Muddy boy. Look what I have. We have some dry hair, baby.
Oh,
Give him some love.
come here.
Oh, oh, what the hell?
Oh,
Oh, what the hell? We got that bug.
Silly doggy.
We got that bug. I guess we could go all the way to a town. Okay. Alright, so now we can head back. And then we're gonna call it quits. Because it's already 12. It's been late. And then we'll see about either going back to town and finishing up whatever quest we have here. Or, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Gutenberg. Yeah, let's go to Gutenberg, sell everything that we have, start over, you know, get a couple more quests, finish them up, and then we'll get back to the main quest. Alrighty. Oh. Well, let's go ahead and... It's funny that we're stealing our horse even though we technically shouldn't be. I love moonshine, man. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and save and quit. Call it a night. I'll be ready back tomorrow and finish some of the side quests, and then in a couple of days we'll get back to the main quest. But man, that was fun. I hope everybody liked it. I certainly did. We will, like I said, be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, right? Yeah. This week I have a release, a production release on Thursday. So for work, I'm not gonna be available on that date for streaming, unless it all goes really, really well, and then I'll come back after the release. Otherwise, we'll definitely do tomorrow. We'll definitely do Wednesday, and then Thursday will be tentative, and then if not, Saturday we'll be back. All right. Pero bueno, amigos, como siempre decimos, cuando nos veamos, así nos saludamos. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're having a great evening, and we'll see you mañana. For now, adiós, hasta luego, y bye.